Guys, money making is not that easy, but still, you can use some secret methods which 1% or top 1% people use to make money in less time. And in this video, I'm going to reveal one of those secrets that can help you to make over or more than $215,000 with just one AI generated image. Yes guys, it's true. You can make more than $200,000 with just one image, and that can be generated through AI. So guys, to make this much amount of money, you need to go to a site called Etsy. You might have already listened about Etsy.com, but if you don't know about Etsy, let me explain you a little bit that this is kind of a same like Amazon.com or Walmart. It is an e-commerce site where you can purchase any product like clothing, books, art and craft, and even gifts, jewelries, and other some like toys and shoes, right? But we don't want to sell or we don't want to purchase these items. We just want to deal in arts and collectibles, right? What you need to do is you need to go to Google and just search Etsy, right? When you search Etsy, you'll be able to see that the top result which appeared is Etsy.com. Just click on that, right? And you will land on this page, right? Now you just need to click on this category option, and here you can see arts and collectibles. Just click on that, and when you click on arts and collectibles, you will land on this page where you'll be able to see different types of artifacts, right? So these items can be sold on Etsy, and make sure one thing that these are not just AI generated image, there are many physical images as well. Like these are the physical images. When you place an order with to these listing, you will receive a physical painting, and the cost also verifies that this is a physical painting. It will cost you around $250. But the thing which we are going to do is digital download. We are going to sell digital download here, right? We are not going to sell physical product, any kind of physical product. We just want to sell digital images or digital products like this one, right? And this is going to cost the customer is around 10.37, and here you can see that this is a digital download. If you click on this listing, you'll be able to see that here the item details is digital download, and the product or the file which is going to receive by the customer is only one PDF. So the customer will receive one PDF file where these images will be there, right? And the customer can print out these images and get a frame for these images to hang on their wall, right? And yes, it's pretty simple. There's no any cost of product sourcing, or there's no any cost of manufacturing. You just need to create these kind of images using AI, and then you need to list those images on Etsy and wait for the sales, right? Also, I'll explain you some of the ways which you can use in order to increase the number of sales. Right now, go back to Etsy.com. Here you can see multiple images. Now you might be thinking like how or which kind of image should I generate or should I list here, right? So for that, you need to apply some filters, and you need to find out the best image or best selling image, so that you can create an image like that, right? Not you don't need to copy that image. You just need to get inspired with that image, and you need to create yours, right? Now let's go back to our presentation and understand like what are the steps we need to follow in order to create the image and list it on Etsy, right? So here I have mentioned 5-6 steps which you need to follow. The first one is research for best selling arts or images, right? So first we are going to go with the research part, and then we'll create the images based on our research. Then the third step is to create Etsy account. Fourth step is to upload the images, right? So let's start with the first one, research for best selling arts. So let's go to Etsy, and here you'll be able to see multiple images, right? And you'll be able to see tons of images are like digital downloads, and this is like the physical one, right? Now what you can do is, you can first one, you can apply a filter over here, right? But I'll not the apply filter right now. I'll just explore a little bit, then I'll apply the filter, right? So it is totally up to you. In a starting phase, you can just hit the apply button and you'll be able to see only digital downloads. You can check this one, like, right? So this is an image, this is a, like, if I open this, and here you can see this is a map, right? And this is also a digital download. The customer will receive 4 JPEG files and 1 zip file. Basically there will be 4 images in 1 zip folder, right? And this is totally digital download, and the price is 5.39. and you can see that this listing has received, let me check the review. Yeah, this listing has received a review of more than 2000. And if you don't know, let me explain you that only around 5 to 6% of the customers leaves a review, which means this item have been sold more than 40,000 at least, which means 40,000 times this item have been sold. And if we just generally calculate it, like 40,000 now, if we just generally calculate it, let me open calculator. Yeah, here it is, right? So let's take a general calculation, like 40,000 into 5.39, and it is more than $215,000 with just one image, right? So this is what the potential of Etsy. You can list your images on Etsy and this will sell like hotcakes. Obviously you can, or you have to do some manual thing as well. Like this is the image can be generated through AI, but this stamp shows that original with detailed street names. So AI can't write street names because AI tools, popular AI tools which are available in the market, are bad with wordings or bad with spellings, right? So they can't write street names properly, but still they are very helpful because in some cases you can just generate the image and you can upload it on Etsy without any changes or without doing anything, right? But in some cases you need to do some manual things like this one, right? If I show you, let's go back and let's apply the filter over here, right? So here you can see the filters. If I click on all filters, and here in the item format you can just select the digital downloads and just hit the apply button. Now you will be able to see only digital download images which are available for digitally download. So what customers do, they download the file like in JPG format, PNG format, or like PDF format, and they just print it out and they use different kind of frames and they just hang these images and these paintings, AI generated or computer generated paintings, on their wall, right? Like this one, right? This is for $4 and this is also digital download, and here you can see the reviews. 4,000, almost 4,000 reviews these 3 pictures got, right? So you can also download, I mean you can also create these kind of images. There's nothing with these images, there's nothing hard with these images, right? What you need to do is you need to select any industry leading AI image generation tool and enter a good prompt, and definitely you will receive these kind of images. Let's say we want to generate these kind of images because we have find out our product, like we want to sell a product where we'll provide 3 images like this, right? Because the first part of our whole business was researching, right? As you can see here, right? Research for the best selling arts. So according to me this one would be the perfect option because here we need to provide only 2 PDFs of these images, right? And this is totally digital download. This item have already received 4,000 reviews, over 4,000, almost 4,000 reviews, right? And it is selling for almost $4, $4, right? This is good number, right? So according to me, my first part, which is research for best selling art, is done. Now it's time to generate image using AI. So how we can generate image using AI? So if you are able to create a prompt for these kind of images, right? We are not going to copy these images, but we are going to resemble the design, resemble the art, so that our image also can get these much or these kind of sales, right? So it is already a proven product that this one is selling like hotcakes, so we are going to choose this one. Now the first one is, if you want to do manual thing, like you can directly write a prompt out of your mind. Otherwise you can choose a different way, like you can take a screenshot of these images, you can submit it to AI, and you can ask AI to generate these kind of images with slightly different changes, right? Let's say I'm going to take screenshot of this one, the extreme right one, right? I've just taken a screenshot. Now I'm going to save the screenshot. So I've just saved the image. Let me show you. Okay, let me go to downloads, and here is the screenshot. I've taken a screenshot. Now I'll use this screenshot. Basically I'll submit this screenshot to the AI tool so that it can help me to generate an image like this, right? So in this case I'll use background.ai. it is free for almost 500 generation. As you can see, it gives you free credit of 500 generation on a daily basis, right? And the second tool you can use is, let me show you, Midjourney, right? Midjourney is also very useful because these two tools help you to upscale the image, because we want very high quality image, right? We don't want any low resolution image, and to increase the resolution these tool is very capable, right? That's why I'm preferring these two tools. The first one is playground.ai, and the second one is Midjourney. Both are very useful, but keep one thing in mind, that Midjourney is totally paid. Now after logging into playground.ai, the interface will look like this, right? What you need to do is, first you need to submit the image which you want to resemble, right? So here on the left hand side corner you will be able to see image to image. So just click on this plus icon. This will open your computer files, and just select the image which you want to inspire it with, right? And here it will show image strength, so keep it in around 30-40%. Otherwise if you keep it on 100%, this will completely copy the image, right? So keep it around 30% or maybe around 50%, right? After this you can apply the filter if you want. There are many filters, like if you go with Juggernaut Excel, these kind of filters creates very realistic images, right? And if you want to go with like any stock kind of image, then you can go with this one, SDXL, right? Realistic stock photo. And there are many other filters as well, right? Like cartoonish type, artistic type. It is totally up to you, like which kind of image you want to generate, right? So obviously you have to do some differentiation with that image. So let's go with Juggernaut Excel right now, and here in the model side you can choose from these three models. Playground, choose the two only, like the Stable Diffusion and Playground version 2. So it is totally up to you. You can go with Stable Diffusion. Let's say we are going with Stable Diffusion right now, and here you can select the aspect ratio, like you want 1:1, 2:3, or maybe more than that. So it is totally up to you. Let's say I want to go with 3:4. This would be the perfect size for now, right? Otherwise you can go with 2:3. Okay, let's go with 2:3, right? And now you just need to click on this box, and here you need to describe the prompt. Basically you need to write the prompt. So here I'll write nothing but just artistic effect, just like that, right? Only 2 words. Let's see what it generates. Just hit the generate button. It will take few seconds, like 30-40 seconds, and it will generate the image. Now as you can see, the image has been generated and it is looking almost like same. So it is really almost like same, but still it has a difference, right? Here you can see that, let me here, yeah, here you can see that this the red circle or the orange circle doesn't have any texture, and if we go to the original one, this one has a texture in it, right? As you can see here, right? So there's a slight difference, right? And in order to do a little bit more difference, you can change the filters, like you can go to any other filter like realistic stock image, or you can change the model, or you can change you can make changes into some, I mean into your prompt as well, right? So this is how you can do your image generation. You do have many options to make differences. Even you can decrease the strength, and I'll suggest you to just take a screenshot of the inside image. Don't take a screenshot of the frame, because if you are using the frame, it will copy the frame as well, right? So frame is just to show, but the content we'll provide is the only the inside one, right? Will not provide the frames or the images of the frame. They'll purchase the frame, they'll print out the image, and they'll apply the image into the frame, right? So this is how you can use these AI generation tools. Like if I show you again, now as you can see, after decreasing the image strength, as you can see, it was earlier it was on 50%, but now I decrease it to 23%, and I change the filter to realistic stock image, and the image appears like this time, right? Obviously, as I told you that you can do some changes, and definitely it is resembling the image, but it is very different from this. And you can do manual changes, you can do some manual changes into it, like this is the text you can remove and add some good code over here, right? And to upscale it, you can just go to this image, select the image, click on this three dot icon, and you can go to the upscale by 4x, and this image will upscale by 4x. Once it's upscaled, you just need to click on the download button and you'll be able to download. As you can see, the image size is 8.1 MB. If I open it, you will be able to see the clarity, right? There's no any distortion or any kind of thing, right? As you can see, and this is the benefit of upscaling, and it is looking very good. Obviously you need to do some changes with the text one, otherwise you can ask your AI tool to remove the text. This can do this as well, right? Also in the same way, you can use your Discord as well. I mean your not Discord, your Midjourney tool, right? But if you don't know how to use Midjourney, you can go to any tutorial which will help you to understand how to use Midjourney. And after creating the image, we need to go to the third step, which is, let me go back to the PPT, create Etsy account. So the third step is to create an Etsy seller account. You don't need to create an Etsy customer account, right? So for that, you can go to etsy.com again. You just need to scroll a little bit, I mean not a little bit, all the way down, and here you will be able to see sell option. You can just click on this sell on Etsy, right? Here you can fill in all the details, like click on get started and fill all the details about your account and business and all. I mean what you want to sell, everything you need to enter. And once your account is ready, you need to upload, or you need to create listings, right? These are called listings. Like this is one listing, this is two listing, 3, 4, right? So these are called listings. Once your listing is done, you are ready to sell your products. You can upload your images on a regular basis, like you can upload regularly, bi-weekly, monthly. It is totally up to you, right? And the fifth step is totally optional, because it needs some budget, because it will help you to get sales on a very initial days. Like after uploading your images, after making your listing live, on the very next day you can receive sales after or using your paid promotions, right? Etsy offers you to do paid promotions. Like here you'll be able to see some ads. Let me check whether there's any ad or not. Let me scroll it. Yeah, here you can see, here this is an ad, as you can see, ad by Bruce and Walker. So this is an ad, they are selling images, obviously they are selling images for 19.99, right? Right, but this is an ad, that's why it is appearing on the top. This is also an ad, right? Ad by Ethereal and all, ad by Golden Avenues, ad by Alluring View. So these are ads, and you can do the same to appear your listing on the top, and it will help you to boost your sales. So this is the 5-step process you need to follow in order to make tons of money. And this is not just a game of uh, $200,000 or $300,000. Even you can make millions of dollars using this method, right? You just need to follow the process, proper process. You need to have the conviction, you need to have believe on the process, and definitely you will make money. With that said, I want to take your leave. I hope this video helped you, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you can hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. I'll meet you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.